place. It is time for race 2 of Polo Cup. Lights off and we're racing. Grid start there from Tate Bishop. Once again, as I said, from the cleaner line on the inside and even numbered side of the track. But once again, Yuri Swat showing him the way through. Yuri Swat, hole shots into turn 1, holes hook, and hangs on just ahead of Tate Bishop. Behind him, it's Fanamava. Darby Fanamava getting a great start off the line as well and moves himself up into 3rd place. Dean Fenter out of nowhere, up to 4th. Where did that come from? The Right Motorsport machine absolutely fired off the line and dives up into that 5 spot just ahead of the hard-charging Team Red Racing Charles Visser. On Visser's tail, you can see they're starting to line up there, and the first of them is Giordano Lupini, who was the biggest loser off the line there. Definitely not getting off the line like he wanted was Lupini, that's for sure. Side note now, side by side with Msamanga, and coming along for the ride is Lonica Martins ahead of Quanda McQuena, so outgunning her teammate down towards former teammate there, into turn 1. They are side by side and putting wheels on the dirt coming out of Malmesbury. You don't want to be doing that, guys. Not at that part of the track, at this stage of the circuit, and at this stage of the race. Visser under pressure from Lupini, diving on the inside of Fenter. Fenter opens up the door and Visser says, thanks, I'll take that. Lupini wants to go with him and he just squeezes in there, forcing Fenter high onto the banking and down 1 position. So Fenter losing out 2 places there in the space of the 2 double right-handers in Fostron corner. In the back of the pack though, look how they're lining up there. Bryce Pillay looking for a way through. Here comes the Angry Machine, the Angry Academy car there of Tate Bishop trying to close down on the leader, Yuri Swat. Swat hanging on for the lead at this stage. But let's see if we can see a change up now. Swat from Bishop. And looks like our timing monitor might be just slightly out on that because it's saying Bishop ahead of Darby Fanamava. They're missing the Yuri Swat car there. Jagger Robertson, mid-pack, still leading out the Rookies Challenge, and fastest rookie so far is the young man from Alberton. He has come a long way in his racing career as Jagger Robertson, spending time and following in the footsteps of his uncle Devon. Devon Robertson, a former champion in Polo Cup, remember? And now looking for a chance to do the same thing there. Looking possibly for the Rookie Championship first, and then to go on and win the National Championship as well. Will be Jagger Robertson, coming from NX Legends as a champion there, and a Class B champion in the BMW M Performance Club Racing Series as well. So rear-wheel drive specialist coming into front-wheel drive is going to take a little bit of time for Jagger Robertson to get used to a front-wheel drive Polo GTI. And it seems it's not too far off for him to be at the front end because he's in single digits at the moment. Across the line, another lap, completed 7 of the 8. And this is where we get into the thick of it now. Look in the background, Natim Samanga under a bit of pressure there. This time out from Lonica Martins. Lonica Martins also under a bit of pressure from Jagger Robertson. Jagger was late on the break into Hole's Hook, trying to force Lonica into a mistake. She just maintains her position into Holes. Not going to give that up without a fight. Nati maintains though, as Lonica gets through. Looks like a bit of a maneuver there from Lonica, and of course Ethan Kutsia now trying to find a way through there. Bryce Pillay just behind them. So some chopping and changing as Jagger Robertson tries to get back at Lonica Martins. So there's an opportunity for him to squeeze through there, not just yet. He's of course got Liqui Moly on the side there, one of his associate sponsors, along with Big Boss Auto, and part of the Team Red Racing stable this time out. One of our rookies, and a great rookie find there for that team. He will probably be looking to emulate the previous rookies of the last 3 seasons, taking championships for that team. Visser is on a flyer though. Charles Visser diving through and trying to force a mistake out of Tate Bishop. Bishop doing the same thing there to Darby Fanamava. A little touch between the two of them coming out of Fostron. Darby now probably going to have to go to a push to pass if he can help it, because he didn't get good drive out of Fostron, and it's going to give Tate Bishop a chance to come around the outside of him and possibly steal the lead of that battle, not the lead of the race, and he's done that. He's moved himself up into second. Darby Fanamava demoted down again, chopping and changing for the first and second places between those 2 team and arch rivals. Fanamava hasn't really had a go at these guys in the past. Remember, he hasn't had the karting background that most of these drivers have come through. We see some arch rivalries coming back into the forefront here of Polo Cup, with Tate Bishop taking on the likes of Charles Visser, and in the background, of course, Clinton Besaidnote and Kwanda Mokoena. But other drivers in that top 10 haven't had the karting background. So Giordano Lupini has come from saloon car racing and has just stepped up to a national class this time out. Yuri Swart was a karter. He, of course, knows what to do around this track in terms of saloon cars as well, participating not only in Polo Cup but also some of the regional categories here in the Power Series. Wingfield Motors staying with that Power Series sponsorship again. Great to have them on board here for Killarney International Raceway. Problems here by the looks of things. Look at the cutback. Oh, Darby saw that coming. Brilliant bit of driving there from Vanamava. Realizing Tate Bishop was coming in there way too hot, and he just cut back and slapped the inside and took second place away and brought his teammate into the hunt along with Giordano Lupini. So Bishop now goes side by side with Darby Vanamava. Vanamava holding the inside line, 4 holes hook. Is he good enough on the brakes to keep that inside line? Yes, he is, and his teammate goes with him. Charles Visser realized that the door was going to be opened up there by Darby Vanamava, and he tried to go with him. Bishop saw him coming, slammed the door shut, said, "No, you're not coming through here. I'm going to have to find another way around me." Darby holding up this pack and allowing Yuri Swart to get away. There is a move from Lupini now on the inside of Visser. So it's 3 Cape Town-based drivers taking on the man from Team Red Racing from high up on the Highveld. Cape Town boys showing the way around here, that is for sure, in Polo Cup, but it's kind of what we expect when we come to Cape Town and the Killarney International Raceway. Things will definitely change up by the next round. And there'll be some different drivers at the front end when we get to Swartkops, when we get to East London, and we get to PE. That's when things certainly turn around, and the whole idea is that they're going to be changing the look and feel of how things go. Down onto the brakes into turn 5, Fostron corner. This is a big move here from Giordano Lupini, looking for a way through, but Tate saw him coming. Bishop shuts the door. The Angry Racing Academy car keeps out that second Bullionati car of Lupini and allows Visser to come back into the hunt there for 3rd place. Behind them, Dean Fenter. What a drive here from Fenter. One of the best we've seen out of him in a long, long time from Dean Fenter. We've got 3 to go. Vanamava goes defensive into turn 1. Reason being he had to. Angry Academy car and the Bullionati second car are on his tail, looking for a way through frantically. Besaidnote keeps out Msamanga. A little bit of a gap to Robertson, who's now got ahead of Martin. And it looks like Lonica Martins has got Kwanda Mokoena on her tail. Quarry corner hasn't seen a lot of action here today. Usually sees quite a bit of action, but today it's been pretty quiet. We've seen big action through here in the Super Cup class. On the Besaidnote and the 2 Hammond boys having a big incident through that little kink towards 3 now. Interceptor corner. Tate Bishop looking for a chance now. Can he find a way past on Darby Vanamava? Is Vanamava going to buckle under the pressure? Highly unlikely. He's had a lot more pressurized races than what he is in right now, and has survived and taken victories in those in the past. Down onto the braking point. Now comes up into wheels on the dirt there for the angry car. Bishop pushing really hard. Now looking for a chance now. Oh, here comes Giordano Lupini. Lupini saw the mistake there from Tate Bishop, is going to try and capitalize on it. He did get slightly better drive. Where is that car going? The Squadra Course car off the circuit completely there. Zolila getting it all wrong. Or Zodela, I should say. Olela getting it a little bit out of shape coming out of turn 5. Here we go. Up towards turn 2, Quarry corner, and is it? Yes, it is. Lupini eventually secures that position after fighting really hard with Charles Visser and with Tate Bishop. So it's definitely on. Lupini moves up into 3rd place and now going to try and put the pressure onto Vanamava. Up into Malmesbury. Defensive driving from Lupini might compromise his drive ever so slightly. It might give Bishop and Visser a chance. Visser now into the slipstream. Let's see if he's able to use that slipstream to good effect. Well, he got into the slipstream, but Tate Bishop saw him coming and moved out of the way. Trying to get a double slip here from Giordano Lupini. He's got through. Can Fisser get on the inside under braking? He's late on the brakes. But Lupini just maintains that midline. Oh, there you go. Little tap from the angry car. And it's the Buglianati car that goes side by side with Fisser coming out of turn 5 Fostron corner. Still side by side. To the line they go. Tate Bishop's on the inside line. Going to try and follow Lupini through. But Fisser's on his outside. Here they go towards turn 1, Holzhoek. Late braking from Fisser. Even later coming out of Lupini, and he maintains. Wow, that is so close between these three drivers. Lots of respect. Lots of room being given and a lot of place to play, but hardly any effort to try and make that maneuver stick and secure what is now third place.